Hello, strong people. Week 5, day 4 of Battle at the Bridge All-American Pro-Am Prep. We got an event day today. It's the last one of this block. I almost said kind of a deload, and it's not. So, for some events it's a deload. Other events, no. So, we're going to start out, well, I would like to start out with sandbag toss, but it is, apparently I live in the rainforest, because it's been raining for, I swear to God, a week and a half straight. We have like 1 or 2 days that are really nice, and then it's just been pouring, which it is right now. So, not going outside. Why did I not pull my car in further? I knew I had to do event stuff, and I thought I didn't pull in far enough, so it's stupid. I might have to... Well, I'm not doing yoke. That's the one thing. I'm not doing yoke today. But I got squats first. It's supposed to be like that less than 30 seconds rest thing, but that seems to irritate my upper back when I did that. Last week I forgot I had the MRI in the morning, and my back was a little bit funky, so I got to make up for that today a little bit. But, so 8 sets of 3 squats with red bands. I'm not going to record all 8 because that's kind of boring. And they suck. I think it's front squats too, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to get that done first. And then we're going to go on to no yoke. So actually, we're going to go right into, I think there's something after that. I don't know what it is. But we're going to go, the first event we're going to do is sandbag runs. So, it's something miserable. It's like one set, I think it's one set I have to do. 5 runs of 70 feet, but at the end of each 70-foot interval, I have to drop it and re-pick. So for a total of 350 feet. 350 feet. That's annoying. And it's supposed to be with a 250 bag, but I don't own a 250 bag. I have a 265, so it's going to be slightly heavier than what's programmed. But that's fine. And then because I have not been able to do my arm over arm regularly, I'm doing that at the end today instead of sled pushes. So I need to be better at it. It's not... I did it in my last show, so I've had some training with it recently, but I'm definitely not confident enough in it to be like, oh yeah, I can ease up on that. I don't believe in easing up in any part, any sort of event. So I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I could almost guarantee it always bites me in the butt every time if I do that. So we got to make up for it. And we're not super rushed for time, but I want to move this kind of quickly. Tomorrow's Father's Day, and then my mom's birthday was this past week, so we're going out to dinner tonight to have a little get-together. So I got to get this done before all that, work up an appetite, too. So, enough talk. It's also, almost enough talk. I'm going to make a complaint real quick. It is 97% humidity out. I checked. And possibly even more in here. I mean, I feel like I'm in a sauna. It is so stupid humid in here. I'm going to open some windows. I don't have gutters on this thing, so. And sometimes it leaks around the windows. Surprisingly, it's not leaking all that bad, actually. I don't really understand why. But I need to open some windows and get some airflow in here because I'm dying. First thing I did when I came in here was put on my knee sleeves because I knew if I sat around in here too long, I'd sweat too bad and wouldn't be able to get them on. Because not enough sweat to make it slick, enough sweat to make me sticky. So let's just warm up and do some squats. Squats are done. It is dumb humid in here. There's like a hair or something in my phone there. I'll get it after. I'm not editing that out though. I want you to see that. Squats felt better every single set. I don't know how to describe it. My low back feels a little wonky. It doesn't feel strong. Could be in my head. It could be a confidence thing because front squats is what messed me up a little bit. But I'm just kind of going. I'm taking extra care to make sure I'm trying to brace. I'm really trying to push through my legs because I tend to be hip dominant in this movement. I mentioned it before, but like because my hips seem to be stronger, my glutes, which I always thought was not the case given my deadlift, because it seems that I struggle with glutes, hips at lockout, but in squats, my hips shoot back and I fire into the glutes and it kind of tilts me over sometimes. So I'm trying to really push with my quads and stay more upright. I'm trying to imagine that I'm push pressing in the push press position doing this. It's a little bit different, obviously, but that's the general idea. So, well, I'm ready to move on to the next thing, whatever that is. And then, I'm not doing good mornings. I've had good mornings programmed, and I've been pretty hit or miss with them, honestly. They put me in a weird position. I don't like them. They don't feel good. They hurt everything. I feel them lower back only. I don't feel them anywhere else. And I just don't think that's smart for me to do. So we're going to move on to sandbag runs. It's one set. I'm going to make sure I grab the right freaking bag this time, because last time I grabbed the 300 thinking it was the 265, and it was already out there, so I did the run with it already. It was a good run. But this one's going to be much worse because I got to re-pick every so many feet, every 70 feet. So I got to go clear a path over there. And then we'll get into it, I guess. I'm probably going to be listening to the Rainier Classic, too. It's going on. I think it just started at like 4. I think it's 1 p.m. Washington State time. I think 4 here. So it should be starting right now. Max logged his first event, and I think someone's going to put up, I think somewhere in the low mid 4s. I don't know everybody competing, but I'm sure like Zach Price is like the dude to beat on log, it seems like. He's pressed 200 kg a couple times, I think. I know he's repped out stuff over 400 pounds, so I'll be very impressed if anybody gets near him. Because he just did that at the Arnold Amateur, or Arnold Pro-Am. And he tied with Jack Osborne, who is from the UK, another massive presser. Not a big dude, but strange, like really good at pressing. But obviously he's not there at this one, so Zach's probably the guy to beat on this event, but it's event 1 of like 6, I think, so I think it's 6 events, but I'm going to tune into that, and we'll see what happens, but got to go get this stuff set up first so I can do my sandbag runs. It's going to suck so bad, but it's one run, got to put everything into it, which I love one run. I love doing one set of something because I'm like, all right, empty the tank. It's competition mode in my mind. Now, when I see one set of this, I'm like, all right, this got to be perfect. This is comp. It's comp. This is competition. In my head, I hear the judges, the competitor ready, judges ready, go. And then I'm off. So I'm going to amp myself up there a little bit. You got to stay calm for an event that's max distance like this. So let the heart rate rise slowly. So let's get ready and move on to that. Come on. That didn't go as planned. It wasn't too far off of what was planned, but it wasn't planned. It's like the worst conditions possible to be training a long distance movement. It's like breathing in soup. Which training wise, like, it's kind of like the idea of like, I don't know if it's, I'm pretty sure it's real, but like Olympians going to like, Colorado, like mile above sea level, because altitude's thinner, harder to breathe. So when you train in an environment like that, it makes the actual competition environment easier. I have no idea if it's like an ice rink that we're doing this in, but in the summer there's no ice, so I don't know if it's going to be like really hot in there or air conditioned or whatever. I don't know, but that fourth one, I guess, the fourth run, something about that pick, it like knocked the wind out of me and I couldn't get it back. I walked that 10 feet and I was like, I'm going to pass out if I keep going. I couldn't get a good breath. So I took a couple seconds there. Not too terribly long. I was just annoyed because it was just a dumb mistake. Which, if it happens with this light of a bag, I don't want to say light of a bag, but compared to what we're doing at like the Pro-Am show, 350 there. This is, not quite 100 pounds less, but like 85 pounds less. So I need to be, I guess because it's lighter, I'm kind of kicking it up higher. So I need to just be careful that I'm not knocking the wind out of myself. Because I went on that fourth run, I was just like there, no breathing, couldn't catch a breath, humidity got to me. I took a quick reset, took the belt off, caught my breath for like 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and then went again to try to finish up strong. And I felt a lot better the second half of that run. I went into it angry. I did. I went, there was no just like strategy. It was just like, finish this hard, make it tough. So I moved a little bit faster. I still don't know what I like best, moving quick or moving slow. I don't know. I moved pretty slow at the Husafell at whatever, OSG Regional. I can't even think right. My brain's fried. Also, I waited like, after I recorded that last part, I waited like 15, 20 minutes before I could do this because my stomach hurt so bad. I thought I was going to have to go inside. I was not feeling good. I was like, I'm not going inside. I'm not going to stop and then come back out. We're just going to do it. Whatever happens, happens. If I make a mess, I make a mess. It didn't feel that. It didn't affect anything during, but before I was like, I'm a little bit nervous. But all in all, I'm not mad at how that went. I may have gone further than what I was supposed to. I'll have to measure it out for sure, but 50. Yeah, I may have actually gone 10 feet further, give or take. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's hard, obviously. All right, so a couple things just to kind of rationalize, because I'm treating this as a disappointment of what I just did there, but in reality, my coach is making it harder than it will be game day. One, by choice, and then two, just by the environment I'm in here. So the garage obviously is not 70 feet long. It's 50. And adding in extra turns like that, slowing down and kind of twisting around like that, that's tough. I'd rather just go. Because we'll be doing, I think it's 70-foot straight shot at the event center for the Battle at the Bridge. Less turns are better, in my opinion. I want to keep going. I don't want to slow down, speed up again. And then he's making me re-pick every 70 feet, which is terrible. Oh, I don't feel very good, but... Oh, God. I need some water or something. But either way, he's making it a lot harder on me, which is good. That's kind of how it should. That's how it should be. Train hard. Train harder than you play. That's not the saying, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna get some water in myself first, and then I'm gonna get the arm over arm set up, which is gonna be terrible. Oh God. But we got to do it. So moving on. I forgot to record this outro before taking my shirt off. I needed that off of me quickly. That was as good as this fan feels. I'm gonna turn it off real quick. It's making noise. Oh, okay. So, not a great run on arm over arm. Not gonna. What I'm training here is, I'm guessing it's gonna be harder, because Zamboni has wheels, or so I think. And once it starts rolling, it should keep rolling a little bit. You know, we're gonna be on like a perfectly flat surface. It's an ice rink. So, someone I know actually just did a Zamboni pull. I don't know what the different types of Zambonis are, but I'm gonna have to go back and watch his video that he put up on Instagram. He did it in the Beast of the East up in Canada show, and it looked fast. It looked like he had to go very fast. I don't know how long. I don't know the details or anything, but I'll look. Maybe ask him. I'm assuming it'd be a fairly similar Zamboni. So, I don't know how good he is at arm over arm in general, but I would say that I'm not that good. Better than I was. It's hard to say for sure. I took second at the last show in that event, and that was the heaviest arm over arm that's one of the heaviest things I've ever had to do. Not, for me, the Karaoke at OSG was the heaviest, but that arm over arm was stupid heavy. I imagine it will not be as hard as that, just because it rolls. You know, it's not a dead stop every time. At least I hope it won't be. But misgripped. My grip was kind of giving out. I'm sweat, covered in sweat. So, not ideal. Legs are cooked. Leg drive sucked. But those are all things that's going to happen at the show anyway, so it's good to train that way. Oh, God. Okay. I'm done. I'm going to go shower, scrub away all my nastiness. So until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.